going live?
Hello!
Hello, dear friends. We are live. Thank you so much for coming.
This year's Eve.
It hasn't started yet, but I think we're starting now. Yes, we're live.
Yes, we are live.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. All 6 of you. We hope more will join to celebrate. We're gonna wait a moment, like a minute, to go, for the time to go 6, exactly 6 in Greece, 11 in New York, and let's see. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you. We're celebrating the Science United Festival, the 6th celebration. It's the 6th year.
Eva is here. I'm sorry.
Yes, Eva is here. Hello, Eva. And we expect for some teachers to join live on YouTube, and you can send us some messages, and we hope maybe some parents can join us. We understand that there's so many things to do, but we are here. So let's wait. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Let's wait a little bit. Good afternoon in Greece. Good morning in New York. Thank you all for coming. Welcome, says Teacher Erika. So we are here with Teacher Erika from America, the co-founder, my beloved co-founder of Science United Project. Teacher Erika, please say a few words.
I'm so excited to be here again this year. Just such amazing projects done by the teachers and all of the students. It's always a joy to see how creative and special these projects are, and how much learning is happening, and then also what a community we have as part of this festival. So thank you all so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for your amazing work, dear teachers. And we also have Alexandra, the voice from the other line, who calls the teachers all the time to ask them for things.
I think I spoke to most of them, like speaking with them all the time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this is our 5th year, and in some way I'm involved in all of these years.
Yes, it's true. We have been in this festival with different roles, both of us, Alexandra. So we are very lucky to have you in our team, and of course, we're very lucky to work with those amazing teachers. So it's a delight to be around them and to see all those really amazing achievements.
Yeah.
This year has been a little more special, I think. But every year is like this. So maybe we can start by saying thank you. So let's go, Alexandra. Let's say thank you to Blossom Hill Foundation. Blossom Hill Foundation has been with us since the very beginning, and since Teacher Erika first came to Greece. So Blossom Hill Foundation has been supporting all kinds of educational initiatives for children affected by conflict, especially from the Middle East, North Africa, and Afghanistan. And we're very thankful for their support. We couldn't be here without them. So thank you, Blossom Hill Foundation. So the Science United Festival was created during the pandemic, but it keeps going because apparently it's something that is very, it works in many different ways and gives teachers and students very different opportunities. So the whole idea was to provide a platform where, despite the existence of borders, students and their teachers can engage in a virtual community a virtual community that learns from each other and together. So this is what the festival is all about. Since children on the move, refugees, migrant, asylum-seeking children, cannot go to a festival in Athens maybe or another city. It's not very easy to move. Anyways, for all students it's not very easy. So we created this platform where they can share their knowledge and realize that they're not alone. So this is what the festival is all about. Thank you, Nectaria. So we can continue.
Nectaria joined the chat.
Yes. We can continue, Alexandra. So the whole idea is to celebrate the children's projects, to give them an opportunity to show their knowledge, and for us to make sure that they receive positive feedback from displaced scientist mentors and other teachers, and they give each other encouragement so they don't feel alone and they learn from each other, and they most of the times they do try the experiments that they see from other groups. So this is the whole idea, and thank you, Arash. Thank you. One of our mentors is Dr. Anna Mustafa, since the very beginning, a food scientist and business lead from home Syria, now in Saskatchewan, Canada. Every year she supports us. We also have more mentors who are themselves displaced or they are themselves refugees. Nargis is an immuno-oncology scientist, maybe now she's even higher in rank. And she's from Kabul, Afghanistan, and she loves molecular biology, and every year she gives encouragement to the children with her kind words about their progress. We also have Jamal, who is a computer scientist from Damascus, Syria. Jamal came through Greece and through other parts of Europe to reach Germany, where he's making progress every day, and now he's on his master's on computer science. So we are very lucky to have found Jamal, or he has found us. There is also Ragad. Ragad is studying to become a neuroscientist, a neurobiologist. Welcome, dear Vasily. We also have Vasily. Vasily Sopiadelis from Changemakers Lab. He came with us right now. And Vasily, feel free to turn on your camera or say a few words. And Vasily has been so supportive. His initiative, the Changemakers Lab, acts to help all organizations work together to provide more impact for refugee communities and using the technology as well. So we're very lucky to have Vasily supporting us as well this year. Thank you, Vasily. And then there is Ragad. We talked about Ragad, yes, neurobiology student. She's from Syria, she's now in Germany, and she's giving us positive feedback. All these mentors that we have mentioned have their stories in video, and they can be watched in both English and their native languages, Arabic and Farsi, by the students, so we can provide support to the students and some role models to look up to, how we can achieve things despite all the difficulties. We're going to say a big thank you to Science Tuesday team. They have presented the books, the previous year, and we have been very lucky to have met them. They're teachers from, they taught science in Ioannina, Katsikas. So we're going to go to the next slide. So we believe that emergency education through technology can provide a borderless world of learning for displaced and children on the move, so displaced students or children on the move. But we also have Roma children participating in this festival. Like in the previous years, Roma children are also excluded from education very often. Here in Greece, and not only in the whole of Europe and other places. So we are very lucky to have some teachers who provide the best for their students, the Roma students who are bilingual and have challenges. So we're learning from each other and with each other in this festival, to all together, without borders or any discriminations. So we're going to start with showing our projects, I think, Alexandra. This wouldn't be now possible without teachers. Everything you see, there's a teacher who spent a lot of hours there. And we need to thank Anastasia, who provided us, Anastasia Tesari, who provided us with a workshop for teachers about CERN, the European Center of Nuclear Research. And we also want to thank Dr. Ioannis Kodoyannis, astrophysicist, solar physicist, and he provided a workshop for teachers to support and give ideas and train them how to use real data from the sun, because these are open source data that we can use in their classes to study solar physics and astronomy. Thank you. And we also want to thank Irini Adamopoulou, Professor Irini Adamopoulou from the Aristotelian University of Thessaloniki, who provided a very, very supportive workshop. The title was From Adversity to Learning. It was an online workshop, and it was describing how children who have adverse and hardship in their childhood can be this can influence their behavior, and how we can understand and what we can do to provide a supportive environment. So huge thank you to Irini Adamopoulou, Professor Irini Adamopoulou. And so war is everywhere. Children's rights are many times even openly challenged and considered not important. All children are not equal, and despite that, we want to show the good side of teachers supporting their students and making sure that they have equal access to education. It takes so much effort, and we're very happy to work with these kind of teachers. So let's see, we want to see the projects. So this year, 339 children participated. 189 were refugees, migrant, and asylum seekers of these children, and the rest were their classmates. And since 2022, we have had 1,305 children participate in the Science United Festival with 94 science projects. So we have like a database of science projects that you can explore as teachers. And this year we had students from all around Greece and from Cyprus. So we're very, very thankful. Let's see their projects.
Oh.
So these are the flags. Yes, we have the flags. Every team, every year, makes a different flag. This is the first team, the Little Stellars. The Little Stellars actually made the flag out of cloth. And this flag was used as a part of their activity as they worked on the solar system, and they studied the different distances between planets, and they compared that with their height. So they used different materials to prepare a model, and they even created a height measurement that you will soon see. There it is. So how high you are, how tall you are, is being compared with the different.
How close to the sun you are.
How close is the sun? Yes, the taller people are closer to the sun, Alexandra. That's true. That's great. A little closer, very little. So these are the pufferfish. The pufferfish from Zakynthos. They actually used a weird way to put the baking soda to interact with the vinegar. And I really loved this experiment. as every experiment. So they put two balloons and they put them one inside the other, and they wanted to create a chemical reaction that would be triggered by the breaking of one of the balloons. So they started stepping on them and they made it, and one of them started blowing, and then it became bigger because of the very known gas, the carbon dioxide, that is a result of the vinegar and baking soda reaction. So this is very original for the festival. And
They also put dots at the balloons in order to see how it expands.
yes, they expand. The expansion was shown with dots. That was perfect. So this is the next theme, all different all together. This is what we say emotional, and these are emotional aims in education. We have glasses of water where we put soil, we put sugar, we put salt. So every glass of water has a different ingredient. But this doesn't change the fact that there is water in there, and this means that the materials are different, but we are all together and we are equal. So there was a really nice song also that you can see on YouTube, and you can of course watch the team's videos and all of the team's projects and their flags and their team's descriptions and where the children come from at the website of Science United Festival. It's scienceunitedfestival.com. So
Before we go to the next team, we have to say hello to Thekla.
hello Thekla. Thekla, many hugs to Corinthos.
We will see Thekla in a bit.
Thank you so much. So the next theme is the polyglots. The polyglots are a team who speak different languages. That's the whole point. And they created a game where you ask questions and you get the right answer when the lamp turns on. So this was a combination of knowledge and games and electricity and electrical circuits, and there was also a labyrinth there. So this was a very complex game, and I really love if you can go and see the polyglots video on YouTube. You will see on our channel at Science United Project, you will listen to the call of the children saying, come on, play with us the G's labyrinth. We really love this project, and it's so much fun to watch and listen to. It brings all the energy. So congratulations to the polyglots. And then we have the little scientists. The little scientists, they're not so little. They might be little, but they made this chemistry experiment that proves where there is alcohol. And this is amazing because they actually did the original experiment that it's used to trace alcohol to the breath of some naughty drivers.
Right.
So this is the alcohol test that is performed by the traffic police to make sure that everybody is safe to use the car and drive. So this experiment has been very, very meaningful. And we also love the instruction and how the children collaborated. And we love those hands. Thank you so much, little scientists. You're huge. Teacher Pantelis is on the line. Thank you, Teacher Pantelis. Thank you, Anektaria. And so, Space Vision, the Earthers. Space Vision is a dual group. So we have the Earthers who created an amazing model of this lifts. Okay, my English is gone. So this amazing model uses the pressure of water to create.
It's a hydraulic machine.
It's a hydraulic machine to recreate how there is a lift of. This is a spaceship, right, Alexander?
Yes, it's a spaceship.
And there is the
And
platform
it
that
helps the
lifts.
astronaut to go in.
Yes, the astronaut has to climb the the spaceship, which is quite hard. So there is a platform that lifts with the power of water and the syringe that you can see there, and it lifts the platform so the astronaut can go inside the space shuttle and go away from the Earth and maybe go in course around the Earth. So this is the Space Vision, the Earthers. This group worked on Earth. And there is another group also, the Space Vision, the Outer Spacers, where they are in the same school, and they work together to create a model of the solar system. And I really love how they used electricity and electric circuits, and I really love how they used some cotton to recreate this fluffy sun and all those planets and how they are they spin around the sun. So this is the very, very pretty also solar model. We love it.
Also, I'm sorry, we have Victoria at the chat.
Victoria, hello Victoria.
From Diabata.
Diabata, yes, don't say the word. Northern Greece. So let's see. Next is rail bridge engineers, and a big hug to teacher Farah. The rail bridge engineers created bridges to connect the two sides of a village that was because of the destruction of the bridge because of a really bad storm. So the whole idea was to make a really strong bridge, and as you can see, its water bottle is like a kilo and a half. We used extra water, and the bridges were very, very strong. There were some challenges, but everybody used the triangle shape because it is the best to use in building bridges. So thank you so much, the Rail Bridge engineers. Thank you, teacher Farah. Thank you, teacher Katerina. And now we have the Science Crew 4. Why 4? Because this is the fourth time that this Pacific Education Center takes part in the Science United Festival with teacher Nicoleta and teacher Michalis. And this time we have a presentation of density, and we have honey, we have water, we have oil, and we have different layers of materials, of liquids, and we can see how different objects react and how they behave actually when they're put in there. So the sponge floats, and there's a different density for each layer. That's why they stay one on top of the other and they don't mix. So this is amazing. Thank you, teacher Michalis. Thank you, teacher Nicoleta. Amazing work. Keep it up. And then we have Diabatistas. Teacher Victoria, teacher Nopi.
Victoria, teacher Nopi, and teacher Nora.
So what happens here is, again, emotional aims in education. We have a use of electric circuits where the lamp turns on or doesn't. So we have different cards where if you close them and you press the button, the lamp turns on only when the back part of the card has a positive and nice and beautiful thing. So what we have is light the world, turn on the light for a better world, and the kind words have a light, and the bad words like war, poverty, the light doesn't turn on. So we have a mix of physics together with emotional aims, and we couldn't agree more. Thank you so much, Diabatistas team. And then we have Aeromada. So this is the wind team, that's what it means from Greek. So the wind team from Kalamata and southern Greece used them as well, the baking soda and vinegar in different ways, and they put the baking soda in a balloon and some vinegar in a bottle, and then we have the reaction of the two. And then the project was called the Angry Balloon το θυμωμένο μπαλόνι. Because when there was a face painted on the balloon, and when it blew, the face looked angry. I couldn't see a lot of anger on that. I saw only beautiful experiments. So congratulations, dear Kalamata amazing teachers from Aeromatha. So magnetic kids, we might know this teacher. She might be sitting next to me. So teacher Alexandra created a game with magnets and multiplications. The multiplications, and every time we wanted to take one fish and bring it to the right multiplication. So we had on the fish, if I'm saying this right, we had the correct answer, but we needed to find the operation, the correct multiplication. So in order to do that, we couldn't do it by hand. We needed to use the magnetic powers underneath the board game. So this is teacher Alexandra's magnetic kids. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, science is fun. It can be fun, and I can see the river there. And now we have the electrons from Zakynthos, and we have static electricity. All you need to know, go to their webpage on the scienceunitedfestival.com, search for electrons, and you have to see this very informative instruction video on how to separate pepper from salt. I mean, if you have had a lot of pepper on your food, then you can use static electricity to remove it. You can use those straws, the plastic straws, and rub them with the cloth and move them. And you can even move a soda can on your own. We cannot see it here, but you need to go to the website and see more. You have to go. You have to watch it.
Here.
Thank you, Yorgos. Thank you so much. So big hug to teacher Eleni from the electrons, from the Zakynthos.
I think this is the second year for teacher Eleni.
Yes,
Oh,
some of
okay.
the teachers have been with us more than 1 year. That's true. So this is perfect. And then we go to the smoky scientists. Okay, Nectaria, this is your team. So we have like a bit of extreme science stuff. We have the elephant toothpaste, a very beloved foam experiment that is also an exothermic reaction and produces oxygen. We have the freezing of a rose that breaks when you... Yes, it breaks into 1,000 pieces because it becomes like glass. Roses are plants and they have water in their cells, and this water freezes and it behaves like a glass. So it becomes solid. That's amazing. Thank you, smoky scientist, teacher Anastasia and teacher Eleftheria. I hope I'm saying the name right. So thank you so much, smoky scientists. I think everyone liked this video.
Yeah.
A bit extreme. Thank you. And then we go to the ISP gardeners. The ISP gardeners use robotics to take care of plants. So these
I
robots...
think the video doesn't play, okay.
It will take some time maybe to start. So these robots were taking care of the plants, and how is that? There is a special sensor that actually this sensor senses the moisture. If there isn't enough plant, and if you have had a plant die because of your neglect, this is the robot for you. They used microbit and the sensors to detect the water and have the microbit alert them whenever the plant needed the water. So this is a very responsible robot that reminds humans of their job to water the plant. That's amazing. Teacher Yorgos and Yorgos, thank you so much for joining us. And this is the ISP gardeners group. And then we go to the unicorns, again from Kalamata. The unicorns worked with shadows. I want to see those shadows from a closer look. I want to see them in person because this shadow theater is amazing. I wish we could be there. And these were really beautiful things created. So they worked with light and shadow Shadow is actually the absence of light, but it can have many different shapes. And there are so many tricks that you can do to realize the relationship between the darkness and the light. But the truth is, there's only light. There's no darkness. Darkness is just the absence of light, and that's only temporary. So thank you so much, unicorns, and Miss Evie and Miss. Oh, there were many teachers.
Yes, there were many teachers.
Yes, many teachers.
Evie.
It takes a really amazing team to create those experiments. And now we have the explorers from Corinthos and Miss Tekla using the paper microscope. So they created the paper microscope in order to see different parts of plants. They used lamps, they used a special plastic thing that we put water in, and this water becomes actually the lens. And this lens is magnifying the plants, and you can see it, but you cannot see it from afar. You have to go to the video and watch it, Miss Tekla's video. So this is amazing. The Explorers, yes, the Explorers group from Corinthos. And now we have the Explosive Spear Gang, and I really love the soundtrack. You have to go and watch this video on YouTube or on their website. The Explosive Spear Gang, write it down. So you have to look at it at www.scienceunitedfestival.com. And this is how they made their amazing flag. And this is the solar clock that they created. So the solar clock works all the time, as long as there is sun, as long as there is light. So we have again light, and we use the light to find out what the time is. So this is the amazing experiment by Miss Katerina, and also another teacher who I don't remember. And we have students from Somalia and Cameroon. And I don't know if you have been watching where the students are from, but there are many different cultural backgrounds. We are so rich again this year, so amazing, different cultures, different minds that come together and work together. And now we have Al Mustaqbal. Also, you have to go watch this video. This is like a lava lamp, but you can make it on your own. We have water and oil. They don't mix, but they create beautiful shapes. The shapes are round because that's how it works. And the children used food coloring, and they used some chemical reaction. And through this journey, they learned so many things, so many emotional aims in this journey, and learning goals. So colorful lava and ideas, and because these children are in transit, they're children on the move. They live somewhere that maybe they will go very soon, so they kept this moment, and this lava lamp, they loved it, and they did it again and again. So we are very happy with Miss Vasiliki. Thank you so much. Al Mustaqbal means the future, so there is a lot to learn more in this experiment as well. And the students were from Sudan, Egypt, South Sudan, and one more that I didn't give it. It's okay. Fantastic scientists. So Alexandria, the fantastic scientists, they are truly fantastic. It's not a small, like an exaggeration. So we see that they created a slime that has iron filings, small pieces of iron. And this slime, you can see the brown slime there, and you can see the slime swallowing a magnet very slowly, is actually symbolizing a cyclops. Cyclops was one of the mythical creatures that was in Odyssey, and Odysseus had to face the Cyclops and had to find a way to trick it. So the Cyclops only had one eye, and Odysseus actually used that small disadvantage for the Cyclops to beat them and to save their lives, because they had to save their lives. So the Cyclops is actually a slime that has one eye, a plastic thing, and follows the magnet. I really love this experiment, and it's an amazing use of mythology and science together. Amazing work, the fantastic scientists. Congratulations from Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. Yes. And
So,
yes, you
who
say that.
did this?
So that was in Sama. That was Sama Explosion Experiment. A group of students I met last fall, and we did 8 sessions of workshops together, and I haven't seen them since, and that's part of the sad part of the profession. The thing is that we used the soda, lemon, soap, and we had them placed into solutions that had red cabbage juice. Red cabbage is a weird cabbage. It has color, and this color changes according to the pH. How much acid or base is in the solution actually creates different colors. So we had blue and green when you have base, like it can be soap, it can be caustic soda. We didn't use caustic soda. It can be baking soda. So it's more like blue, and it becomes pink and maybe more red when you put lemon or vinegar. So we use this in different quantities, and we mix them up afterwards, of course, and everybody loves them mixing up. You have to go see how much fun we had at the festival website. And we had some foam as well. We had some CO2 because mixing baking soda with lemon brings out the carbon dioxide from the baking soda. It was amazing. I really wish I could see you all again, dear students. They were Kurds from Kuwait, Syria, and Afghanistan. So, do we have another one? I think we do. Yes, the Discovery crew. Okay, they really did a lot of discoveries. They worked with water, and H2O is like a word they use every day. They don't say water. Bring me some H2O, they say. The Discovery crew from Crete, Rethymnon. And they actually painted different their flag on their own, which is very beautiful. And then they did some experiments with water and different states of matter. They used liquid water, they used vapors, and they used also solid water, ice. They made some ice cubes that you can use them to paint with because they put some color in there. I really like the ice painting, that you had the popsicle sticks and you can touch, you can grab the ice cube and paint, and they created some rain with evaporation. As we can see, the water evaporated upwards, and then they kept from the lid the liquid water, and they could see how the rain is created and how the clouds bring us down the very, very important rain and redistribute water across the earth. So they worked on the water cycle, and I really love how they used this clear A4 pocket to make like a sketch of the water cycle, and they did put water in there and you can see the precipitation, the rain coming down. So this was really beautiful, and also we love the view from your school. How lucky you are. This is amazing. And there was the egg. I love this experiment, the egg that kind of floats. We have like salt in the water, and before that the egg sinks, but after a lot of salt the water has different density, so this becomes easier for the egg to float. If you put a lot of salt, you can do that at home, and you can see the video at scienceunitedfestival.com. And whoa, yes, I love it when suddenly the egg floats. And of course, literature was part of the experiment. That was great. That was beautiful. So
Yeah.
these were really
We were
amazing
last but
projects.
not least.
This was an amazing project to view, and we have learned so much from those projects, and we want to urge you to go to scienceunitedfestival.com find the 2026 projects if you want to focus on these projects and watch them with your class. And we also have the mentor videos that can inspire your students and can also raise awareness. If your students are not children of the move, on the move, you can raise awareness on how children on the move work, and how they think and how they can become what they want as scientists, who have this experience as children have managed. So this is a really good opportunity for everyone to watch. And I think we can have some time for comments if you like.
So your host also asks how they can participate next year.
Yes.
We will send the email to all of you, don't worry.
We have to.
I'm gonna email you.
Can you please add the festival website on YouTube, dear teacher Erika? If you have, I can see you texting. But yes, we invite teachers usually around the end of the year, like before Christmas. That's how you can participate. And of course, you can subscribe on our newsletter from the Science United Project's website and reach out there. And you can see all our emails, which are very colorful and usually very big. But we need to tell you a lot of things. We have a lot of things to say. So that's how you take part. And of course, it's a free festival thanks to Blossom Hill Foundation, who focuses on education for peace. And we wouldn't be here without it. And we wouldn't be here without Teacher Erika from America. So thank you so much, Teacher Erika. How did you find the comments this year, Teacher Erika? How did you find the projects?
Gotta find all the pieces.
Yes.
I really enjoyed all the projects. I can't, every year I'm like, I can't pick a favorite. That's what the teachers. And it's just so creative, and just seeing the statistics that over 1,000 students have participated in the Science United Festival over the last 5 years is truly inspiring, and I know that this would not be possible at all without all of the hard work that Alexandra and Katarina have put into what they've been doing. I mean, we built that foundation 5 years ago, and it's just blossomed into an amazing festival and celebration for our students. And I just really like when I see they're commenting on each other's projects. That makes me really happy. So if you haven't been able to take a look at some of the other projects yet with your students and you're on this call, please go ahead and go in, and comments are still open. I know that students are reading each other's comments, so maybe one time a week you can look at someone's project and then maybe try it out yourself and leave a comment. That'd be great.
And that's what we want. We want to try things, so the other teacher can see, let's say, the last thing that they did, this thing with the water, they paint with their eyes, so they can also, now that it's summer, some other teacher can go with their kids and paint with the eyes.
Yes, of course. And this whole idea is to become a community, the festival to be a beginning of a community of teachers and students who support each other, encourage each other despite the difficulties, which are huge and we cannot describe them right now. But these teachers are amazing, and they put so much of their hard work for their students, and we are truly honored to come in contact with you, and we hope we don't call you too much on the phone, but we probably do. You like it apparently, I hope. So thank you so much, dear teachers. I don't know if Vasily wants to maybe make a comment or say hi.
Just that you guys are amazing. Congratulations. Really well done. Absolutely amazing work. Always so inspired seeing what you guys do. So yeah, well done. And a big high from me.
Thank you, dear Vasily. Thank you so much for your support. We are very lucky to have you. Thank you. So, okay, we said everything we wanted to say. And you know where to find us, dear teachers. We will get back to you. And thank you so much for your amazing work. And a huge thank you to Blossom Hill Foundation for supporting this work and making this a reality. So thank you everyone. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. And see you very soon. Or talk to you very soon.
See you very soon, or talk to you to the phone.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Yes, Basil. Bye.